Well, hello folks, and welcome to the channel. In this particular episode, we're going to take a look at the IMSA GT4 and the TCR Paddock. Right now, you're looking at the number 96, number 95 Toner Motorsports BMWs. These guys just unloaded this morning. The WeatherTech cars are in practice right now. This is the number 57 Mercedes AMG. And here's a cool look at the number 74 Hyundai. And here's the number 17 Audi. And here's a peep at LA Honda World and their two Hondas. Here's a look at the Vanderstor Racing Hyundai. I had mentioned that we had a number of wrecks during practice. This was the Lamborghini, the Aero car that I understand hit one of the walls at like 150 miles an hour going into it. Massive damage to the car. I don't know if they're going to have this thing ready for Sunday or not. And there's one of the Audis heading out. And that's Misha Glickberg. He drives the Aero. Now these are GT4 Aston Martin Vantages, and I just spoke with Misha Glickberg just a second ago about his Aero Lamborghini, and he said the car was just snappy, and he lost control of it, destroyed it. He said they have a backup car, but they're not sure whether IMSA is going to let them use it or not, because obviously they're not going to have the car that he wrecked this morning available to race on Sunday. And here's a Porsche Club Sport, number 28 CBW car. This one usually does very, very well. And here's a good look at another one of the Porsches, number 83 car, GT4. Now here's a cool look at a gold chrome Lamborghini Super Trofeo, the Evo 2 car, very, very neat. And there's a look at the Vanderstor. That is an Aston Martin Vantage GT4. Here comes the J.G. Wentworth GT3 Acura coming through here. Oops. I've got to get out of the way. I got a Lamborghini right here beside me. He's trying to get through, waiting for the Wentworth car to back up and get into its pit stall. There's the Lamborghini. Number 77 car, they're getting ready. They got practice coming up here. And here's the Porsche Naples car, the 28 car we were looking at just a moment ago. That's heading out. And here come a lot of, there's a number 32 Mercedes AMG. One of the LMP3 cars coming through. We got wrecks coming through here. These guys just finished practice. So this is their shared paddock with the GT4 cars. And there's the Rexy number 80 Porsche. A very, very cool car, very neat looking. There goes the Volt Racing car right by me, almost ran me over. And here's the Polar LMP2. I'm back out here. This is another look at the number 80 car. Now, if you notice, you'll see he's got feet and paws on the door. And of course, on the nose, you've got his teeth and their eyes. Pretty clever, pretty cool, I think. There's number 20 Polar LMV2 car, getting tuned up. Now guys, this is a line for scrutineering here. They're going into the Hagerty Tech Center. The Urban Grid Camaro that you see here, the number 71 car, this is the last year that will be racing. Next year the Camaro is gone, and they're not telling me what they're going to be racing next year. There's a CBW, Porsche, and of course you can see the Turner BMW right there. And if we flick over, you can see where they cross to go into the Tech Center. And there's the Michelin Tire Center. That's where they prep all the tires for all the cars that you have out here. And there's one of the Hyundais, the number 1 car. That is Taylor Hagler and Lewis. Guys, here's a look at the only Alfa Romeo in the entire series. This was one of the TCR entries. And here's the paddock area for a few of the Lamborghinis competing in the Super Trofeo race. And here we have 4 more Lamborghinis. And there's a look at one of the LMP3 cars. I'm not sure of the driver, he was just getting out of that. Here's a look at another team who always runs well, the Murillo Mercedes AMGs, GT4s. You have 2 of them here. They're always in the bright gold, you can't miss them out there. And here comes the number 46 Aston Martin. Looks like it is heading to the Hagerty Tech Center for scrutineering. Here is the number 32 Team Korthoff Mercedes AMG. Now that's a GT3 car. Now here's an interesting look. This is one of the GT4, the Tech Mets. It's the Mercedes AMG. And right next to it is GT3 Mercedes AMG. Notice the massive difference in the diffusers, the rear wings. Just to name a few things, huge differences. And here's one of the number 43 cars. This is an Audi GT4, or I'm sorry, no, that's a TCR. There's number 25, the BMW. And of course, they just got done practice, so they stripped the front end off of the JDC Miller Sports Porsche 963. You see the nose sitting right there. There's the tail section right at my feet. And there is much of the same. That's the number 1 Cadillac with the nose taken off. And there's the Wayne Taylor Racing, Konica, Acura. And this is the Harrison Contracting number 93 GT3 Acura NSX. It has a special livery, Chachi's Journey. I wish I could show you a better picture of it. They got the front of it up there. Try to catch it later. And guys, there you're looking at the new nose for the number 7 car that was wrecked in practice. The tail section there was okay. It was a front end collision. And there it is. You can see that they're working on that, and they'll have that done in no time. There's the number 6 car. Scan over this way. And there's the nose section of the Wayland Cadillac, and the rear section, and the car itself as they're fine-tuning it. And folks, with that, I'm going to wrap this tour of the paddock up. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you in the next episode.